Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the KCore Simple Cash Register Vendors mod, which is being made by user KCore. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is really something quite simple. Cash registers that act just like level 3 vendor counters. And I really love this mod. It's quite frankly, I've really never liked the standard workshop vendor counters that we do have in the game. They all look so bulky and kind of awkward unless you have just an open air market. But hey, what if you take over a settlement with a bar already built into it? Why not just use that counter for your shop? Well, with this mod, you can do that by simply placing a cash register on top of that counter. So let's head into the workshop mode and look at what we do get here. And of course, we're going to have to head over to the stores category and then into any of the different subcategories here. So let's head into trader, and rather than having this level 3 trading emporium, we get this. Just a simple cash register for a mere small amount of bottle caps, steel, rank 2 in cap collector, and a rank 2 in local leader. And you just simply need to place this on any surface, and it will, well, work as a trading post. You could even technically put it on the floor, but that'll cause some problems that I'll talk about here in a moment. Well, yes, just like in Trader, if we head into Armor, we get this rather than this. I mean, you can still build this, of course, if you want, but again, if you already have a pre-existing surface or you just want to make your own, plop a cash register on top of it. And then in weapons, once more, just the same deal here. You're going to get the same sort of requirements for each of these, just in the different categories. And again, it's just a simple cash register, which you put a settler onto, and boom, it's a store. And finally, of course, if we go to clothing to show off the last cash register there, excellent, there we go. Now, like I said, you didn't just plop this onto any surface. If you did put it on the floor, it would work, but it'd be weird. Preferably, you do want to put it onto something that is that sort of typical counter height in the game, as otherwise, the animations get a bit wonky with a settler standing behind them, and we can show that off over here, where I've placed one of each of these cash registers onto a variety of different surfaces. Now, of course, right here we have the more standard counter, which is the exact size and shape you need, and look, the animations work fine with that guy just standing back behind there, wiping down the counter when needed, etc. Now, if you have anything counter height, even say that filing cabinet there, it still works. The person is behind the counter just with a clipboard, and since there is no side surface for them to lean on, they won't. They'll just stand back there with the clipboard. But if there is room, they'll stand behind it like a normal counter, like we have this sort of metal counter here, just the right size, the settler standing there, doing their thing. You can even go with a dresser. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit off with his hand being over on that side, but still, it does work. And if you maybe put another dresser over there, well, it'd work even better. Now, what if it's something that's not counter height? Or perhaps you place the cash register on the other side of the thing. What will happen there? Well, well, we took this bookshelf to put the cash register on the complete side over that way, and yeah, it goes a little bit wonky. As you can see, the settler is standing a little bit in the ground and off to the side there. Yeah, you really do want to put the cash register on that side of whatever counter you are using, or else you do get that floating. And again, counter-sized is preferable so that they don't sink down. Now, equally, if you go with something higher, you can still use it. I've got these shelves here with that cash register there, and it is still a working shop. You can talk to this person and buy their goods, but this time, well, they're floating a little bit above the ground. So yeah, it gets a little bit weird, but still, they do work. And if, hey, that's the aesthetic you're going for, have at it, my friends. I like the ability to actually just create your own shops wherever you want. You can go into, say, any of these houses in Sanctuary and go to the kitchen counters that are already there, place a cash register down, and boom, you got a shop. You want to make a custom little shop with every detail made to your precise aesthetic needs? Boom, cash register, and you're good to go. You don't have to be set with those just big, bulky stands. And I really do like that. It's a simple, lightweight mod, but it works pretty darn well. Again, so long as you go counter-sized and keep the cash register sort of over off to this side of it. But yeah, that is really it for this mod. If you'd like to take a look at it for yourself, which I would certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is going to be it for today, my friends. I hope you have enjoyed. You do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one!